So this is a video in which I will revise how we use simple present and when, and how we use present continuous and when. All the rules related to simple present and present continuous. So we start first with simple present, and the first and the easiest use. Whenever we have a scientific fact, then we have to use simple present. For example, like in this picture, we see a whale that swims in the sea. So this is a fact. We say whales live in the ocean. Okay, so this is a scientific fact. I have to use simple present. I look at the subject. Whales is the subject. I will put it in another color. And the subject here is plural. So we just use the base form. We don't add anything to the verb. Whales live in the ocean. This is for the first use for simple present. Another use, when we have, for example, this girl, she always watches TV at night. So this is a habitual action or a habitual action. So we say, my sister, for example, always watches TV before she sleeps. So here, if we see my sister is singular, this is the subject. I'm talking about my sister, so my sister is the subject. It's singular. So we add, let me just move it a little bit. Okay, so we add S or ES to the verb. Sleeps, we add S. It's simple. We have here sleeps, we have an S, okay? But because watch ends with CH, we add ES, okay? So this is the rule. We have to remember it. So when the verb ends with CH, SH, S, X, O, or Z, I will write them here. So if the verb ends with CH, SH, S, X, okay, good, O, or Z, then we have to add ES, but I have a condition. The subject should be singular. If the subject is singular, I add ES. If the subject is plural, I just don't add anything. For example, if I want to say the children watch, we don't add anything. Okay? And if we look at the sentence, we have the word always. Always, which is an adverb of frequency. It shows that this is a habitual action. So we have to use simple present. So here we have something which is scientific. I use simple present. Here we have a habitual action because she always does this action. It's a habit, so we use simple present. Now, if we go to this picture, we have appearance, okay, or the senses. Whenever we have appearance or senses, then we use simple present. For example, I can say this is David Beckham looks angry. Okay? I cannot say he's looking angry. He looks angry. Okay? We don't add ing to the verb that shows appearance. How he looks, how he appears. He is angry. So I just say he's angry. Okay? Another thing, come on. If we have here feeling, it's a sense. I feel cold. I don't add ing because it's a feeling, it's a sense. Another thing, if, let me go here. This foot, for example, it's a sense. Again, the foot does not do an action. It's not doing an action. And now when I want to add ing to the verb, there should be an action. The food is on the table. It's delicious. It's not doing an action. So I cannot say the food is tasting delicious. The food tastes delicious. Okay, I don't add ing to this thing. Another thing, if I have here, see. Okay, for example, I see stars. It's a sense. Everything related to the senses, I cannot add ing to it. So I see many stars, okay, in the blue sky or in the dark sky, whatever. So I don't add ing. Even if it's happening now, I cannot say I'm seeing stars. because I'm not doing an action. My eyes looked and we see stars. That's it. Okay? And another thing, for example, this one. If I'm talking about the flower, I say the flowers smell good, because the flowers are not doing an action. They smell good. Okay? So we don't add ing to them. So, as a repetition, if I have scientific fact, habitual action, something related to the senses, okay, it's tasting, smell, okay, I don't add ing to them. Another thing, now let's move to present continuous before we move to the exceptions. Present continuous is an action happening now at the moment of speaking. For example, look, John is running so fast. Okay, because now I'm telling you to look, John is running so fast. So I use ing, okay, or present continuous, I mean. John is singular, so we add is, as we see here. Because John is singular, we add is, and then we add ing to the verb. I cannot just add ing. I cannot say John running. That's wrong. I have to say John is, and then I add ing. Now, if we go here, this example. If I am learning how to play piano during this year, now I am studying, I'm not learning piano. But in this period of time, in this year that we are in, اللي نحن فيها, I'm learning how to play piano, so I can use present continuous. I am learning how to play piano this month. Okay? So, and because we have I, we add am. So with singular, we add is. With I, we add am. And because it's happening in this period of time, in this time, during this time, I can use present continuous. Okay? So, and we have, for example, having. We said, let me go first. We have some exceptions. The first exception is have. If have means own, I own something, I have a car, I do not add ing because it's a fact. So I or they have a nice house. Okay, so we don't add ing. But if have means spending time, we're having fun, we're having a nice time, then we can add ing. So have, when it means spending time, then we can add ing to it. It's fine. These children are having a nice time, or they are having fun. Okay? Children is plural, so we put are and then we put ing. Of course, we cancel e from have and we add ing because it needs a long time. Okay? They are having nice time. Later on, maybe they will feel sad. So it's happening just now. Okay? There's another exception, which is for think. Think can have two meanings. Think can mean suppose, believe يعني. So I say, I think he's angry. It's just an idea that has come into my mind. Suddenly it came into my mind, I think he's angry, so I don't add ing to it. But think can have another meaning, and think can mean to solve and analyze. Then, okay, we can use it in present continuous. For example, he's thinking about his math problem or math exercise, whatever. So I can add ing, it's fine. لأنه his mind is working, it's doing an action. Okay? Now we'll go back to, let it be at the end. We'll go back here, the food. We said that the food tastes delicious because the food is not doing an action. But here, the girl is tasting the food, because the girl is doing an action. She went, she took the spoon, and she took the food. So there's an action. So we can use it in this way in present continuous. The girl is tasting the food. The same goes for smelling, for example. If we go back to the same thing, the flowers smell good. Okay, so the boy, okay, let me just go there again. So the boy smells the is smelling the flowers. The boy, capital, yeah. The boy is smelling the flower, because the flower cannot do an action. It's good. It smells good. The flowers or the flower, whatever. But the boy can do an action to smell the flowers, so we can use it in present continuous. Okay? Here, we said that if we want to use look, as he looks angry, he looks tired, he looks happy, yani he is angry, he is happy. It should be used in simple present. But if we use after it a preposition, for example, this example, let me check it. Okay, here we go. So, he is looking for a book. So after it, we used a preposition which is for, or I can use in. He's looking in the box. He's looking at the book. If we use after look any preposition, it can be used in present continuous. Okay? Here, before. Everything that is in our heart, feelings, ideas in our mind, we cannot use them as present continuous verbs. For example, I cannot say I'm loving you. This is completely wrong because it's a feeling, it's not an action. I love you. Okay? I understand the lesson. Because understand is in our mind. We cannot add ing to it. There's one more exception, which is, for example, traveling. I can say, I will travel tomorrow. Or I can say, I am traveling tomorrow. Okay? If I say, I will travel tomorrow, yani I'm unsure. I may travel tomorrow. يمكن لا. I'm traveling tomorrow, yani I am ready. I packed my stuff. If you see here, I packed my stuff. I have my ticket. I'm leaving tomorrow. Okay? So, let me just go to the worksheet that we wrote last time. Okay. So here, as we see, I summarized in this table all the verbs that cannot, non-progressive, yani we cannot use them as present continuous verbs. And I put the exception plus examples. Now, if we want to go to the negative, okay, if we have simple present with singular, we add does, as we see here. With plural, I or you, we add do. But in case we have present continuous, we don't add does or do. We don't say we are done. We just add not. We are not having online session. The boy is not crying. If we want to make them as a question, we switch. We take are to the beginning of the sentence. Then we have, are we having online session? It's a question. Is the boy crying? It's a question. So this is like summary and revision for everything that we talked about.